One. Good morning. Good morning. Hope everyone had a great weekend. I had an amazing weekend. Pretty excited for this week, next week, and the rest of the month, going into next year as well. I'm actually gonna go over GT because that's actually one that's really been on my mind because long term, this is actually going to be a great play. And with that being said, I'm looking for that $20 price target to happen actually towards the end of next year, but I want to see us getting anywhere near 15 in the next 2 months, possibly before that, depending on how the ER is going to be. So it's all depending on the ER. If that's good, then we should be good. But I want to open up a 2023 leap in GT for us. So that's my goal for this week. So what I want to start doing for our December 12th, I have the 18th and the 24th calls. So what I want us to do, hold on one second. Sorry, because you guys know how cut he is. He's like being a pain in the butt right now because he wants attention. He's biting his tail. That's annoying. All right. This is better. So I was looking at some leaps, more leaps for GT. We have the 20s, but I actually was looking at the 2023s. I mean, they're pretty cheap, possibly trading below $1.50. So I definitely want to get those. That's how far those go out. That's the max for the 2023s. Also, I'm looking at the 2022s as well. The 2022s, we could look at the January 20s. Those are pretty cheap. And we're currently, how many points off from that? 10 points. So 100% move. We're looking for 100% move in the next 2 to 3 months. Basically, price target about $20 per contract. I'm going to look at the 20s and the 30s as well. There's no 30s for 2023. If they did, that would have been awesome. Those would have been priced at least the same prices for the 2020s. I'm going to see if they can open those as well. Would have to call a bank or something like that. For GT, the setup remains the same. We're breaking out this bull flag and an ascending triangle as well, targeting 1274. It's going to be our first target. Second target, 1246, which is an important level. These brackets that I'm using, these vertical lines that you see, these are basically each 4-day is going to develop on each of these lines. So the next 4 days is going to develop 1210, which is going to be this Thursday. So I basically focus on the 4-day because I get the bigger picture. I go between the 4-day and the 2-day, as you guys know. Now, our current play, this core that I really like, it was chosen because of XLP. This is MKC. The chart, I love the chart. I'm going to show you guys something too in regards to that. This is a 4-day as well. But it's not, the 4-day it's a no-brainer. But what gets me is the exact same pattern as the last time it rolled up, which is right here in 2018. 2018 going into 2019. They bull flag. They did not a bull flag, sorry. Falling wedge, or you can say descending channel. I'll show you right now. You can see it off the back just by, there you go. And we currently have the similar setup right now. I'm actually getting rid of there we go. Clean it up a bit. This is more of a symmetrical triangle as opposed to a channel, but it still can fit the description for a channel as well. So we had our breakout there. I want to see at least a 30-point move with time, of course. Targeting 105 into the end of the year, somewhere around here. Should be around 100. We have the 100 January calls too. The 105s for March. I can definitely see this one breaking out too. I actually want to make some new extensions for this one as well. On a confirmed breakout. So what I'll do here is usually second recent pullback, this is from the bottom. The first one came back down here, based. Second one pulled back here, so I want to use this one here. Actually, I rather prefer to use this one here, the first one. Cut it to the top, bring it down to here. It's actually, I gotta edit that too. Oh, I can't edit that because I can't see my fibs. But I'll correct the lines for that. Actually, I could just do this. Got a better idea. Change the appearance. Let's get the background to be, let's do this. It's perfect. Apply. Now you get an idea. Here we go. It's down. Remember, my fibs are custom to my own thing. Nobody has my fibs. And if you have my fibs, you have my fibs. That's because you've paid attention from what I've taught and shown over time, told you how to properly draw them. The videos are there in FAQ basics. Please stop DMing me. Stop DMing me about like one-on-ones or how my fibs are. I'm not telling you my fibs. There's videos for it. Start with the custom, start with the basic, and you work your way from there. So we got a first target of 94.91. After that, we got 96.33, 97.47. We're on a 4-day candle currently. So I'm looking for a vacuum to our middle count here. This would be a nice vacuum. The fact that we're building below the 1430 and the middle count, that's bullish to me. It's a nice accumulation in here. And we have this inside bar too. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 inside 4-day candles from this range here. So I would like to see a big move up here. Next candle gets us to around 100. So by 3 candles, I would like to see we hit our target before it gets to January, just right before January. And this will be, I have an extension of 111.34, so the 110s will work, and then we have a 117.99. So depending on how big of the next move, how ER is going to do, I mean, yeah, no, I'm not big on fundamentals, but I already know why this pullback happened, because they had to sell, because they purchased the company. So that's gonna show up on the next quarter, which is fine. It's perfectly fine. We're positioned for that as well. So just want you guys to focus on that. That's MKC. XLP, another one. This is the reason why I picked MKC. Plus MKC it's pulled back. It's pulling back. It pulled back. So now if that bottomed, we have a nice setup going on for there. XLP ranges are some are minimal depending on the week, I guess, because just looking at the chart, this is a 4-day. The ranges they're okay. I mean, guys, as you can see that these are your levels. We got to break out above 67.98. Got a target of 68.99. Max move 71.23 going into the new year. Depending on how big the range is, as you can see, we get big ranges, then we start going inside. So the funny part here, XLP on a 4-day. If you looked at the falling wedge, which is actually bullish, or descending channel, or asymmetrical triangle, basically, when you see that something built like that, flags build off of candles. Basically, the best flags are built off of inside candles, basically a straight range. Like, for example, here, we have this inside. We're still inside here on 4-day candles off this yellow candle here. They held at 66.73. This is a bull flag here on XLP. But we have a falling wedge on MKC. So that's actually lines up with the setup for this. So if this breaks out over 67.98, we have a nice clear run for MKC as well. GT also plays the part in XLP too. It's weighted under. It's not heavily weighted, but it's under that too as well. So it's always good to pay attention to the sector that you are trading. Like if you're trading, like I chose MKC, and I didn't look at if it heavily weighted or anything like that. I just wanted to see what was the sector it was in. I wanted to see how that sector is doing. And XLP, look like it's about to break out. Confirmed breakout would be actually close above 67.68. 67.98 is just a true breakout. So that's what I really actually wanted to talk about. We got some cores and leaps going to be opening up this morning. This pullback is needed. I love this pullback. I'm definitely watching. It's gonna be GT is gonna be on my watch big time. Snow, another one. Snow, I'm waiting for another pullback for Snow. I love Snow. After last week's move, we got to be mindful We got to be mindful. This could be an inside week, or we can have a continuation. The true breakout is above 389.62. We get above that. I'm looking at the 420 calls. So we could do 420 calls 2 weeks out from now. That's definitely a good look. That's December 24th. I don't even know when they report. It could be pretty pricey. I mean, that's fine. But you'll get a decent move off of this. True breakout would be 414.33 and it goes parabolic. Told a lot of people about this one. I said, this one's different. They just can't put this on S&P. They put this, I guess, in inclusion, it's over. And they already always know what they're doing. But with this, it's over. This one has that. This moves like a Tesla. This moves like Tesla. Okay, I put the extensions black as opposed to like retracements are black. Okay, see what I'm gonna start with. All right, I'm gonna stop recording now.